days 5 through 7 in my lethal campaign have a lot more action than the previous days, both for good and for bad. And here we are on, I believe this is day 5, with the big zombie siege that I've been trying to avoid this whole time is happening. The big 2-minute long zombie attack. Pike Feral gets in the base, and honestly, I don't really help at all. All my other survivors kick the crap out of it, with my new recruit there, Rachel, just annihilating it. I love that. Good job, Rachel. And now we have the Juggernauts coming. Oh my, where did he even come from? I'm gonna try and get away so I can take some time to fire at it. But once again, I don't even know if I hit him with that last shot. The other survivors are doing awesome. Terran, look at that. Only took one shot from being ran down. It's so important to keep the other survivors armed at the higher difficulties because they're doing great. Stay away from the bloater. And the screamers are going to keep going off. It's so important to find those screamers too. There he is. Nice. That'll take care of him. Claire looked like she was in some trouble there, so, you know, I want to minimize the noise and not use the shotgun that much, but I wanted to just help out Claire real quick there before she took too much damage.
Screamer there.
Another screamer coming in. That's for the most part what I try and do during these attacks, is focus on the priority, the biggest threats, screamers, of course, ferals and juggernauts.
Not in my house. Don't
Ooh, nice shot. Looks like a big target, but his head is pretty small. There we go. That was good. Nice. He's going down soon. Keep lighting him up, boys. Yeah. And he's dead. And that's it. We're on clear out the remaining zombies. I was really worried about that, but really it went quite well. This was similar to the attack I had in Nightmare, where I lost 3 people in one go and just failed. But there are a few differences. There was a big plague horde with the Juggernaut in addition to the attack that got pulled in there, so that was just way too much. And I'm keeping everybody armed now. I have the Timberwolf 50 cal, and then I keep like 3 of my other followers armed, and it just adds so much firepower, and we're really just able to light up those Juggernauts. So I'm trying to avoid getting into the red for the amount of noise levels, so I don't have these big 2-minute long attacks, but I had to build my trade depot at some point, and it takes forever. So I waited until after a zombie attack, then started the trade depot, and it just barely didn't finish in time, and we got this big 2-minute long siege. Next, I start going after Plague Hearts again. I'm able to take down an additional 4 Plague Hearts in these 3 days. And now I'm trying a different method. I'm trying to use the M4. I'm trying to determine what's going to be the best. And I have this great view on this Plague Heart that I can shoot it from so far away up on this hill. But it takes forever for the M4, at least from this distance, because it's so much harder to hit with. You have to go through, you have to use so many more rounds, and it's harder to keep control, obviously, so you got to take it much slower. And this just took so much ammunition. It took at least 180 rounds to kill the Plague Heart with the M4. So I'm pretty sure the Timberwolf 50 cal is still going to be the way to go, because this just took ages. And then even at this distance, somehow the ferals can still find you. And there he is. Here he comes. So I'm going to try. It's so hard when you don't to hit them when you don't have a good angle on them, though. But luckily, I'm able to abuse some terrain here. There's a little tiny little cliff. Boom, right there. It looks like he's going to jump off, but he actually can't. He has to go around to the low ground to get around to me. So there's lots of things you can abuse in this game with like rooftops and cliffs and stuff. So making him have to run around bought me just enough time to get in the truck and get out of there. Of course, I'm going to do the drive away and come back technique, and he'll be gone. So I go back to the good old Timberwolf and take down 3 more Plague Hearts in this construction site, and it's much easier here. I get them all in one day because there's so many things to stand on. There's all sorts of scaffolding and crates and shit, and that makes it a lot easier because obviously just if you can see the Plague Heart, which I could see all of them, you can just snipe it and the zombies can't get to you, but it is a little risky. When screamers scream, they knock you around a little. If you're too close to the edge, I think that might knock you off. And I've seen zombies and ferals get on top of crates like this and on top of like 2-story buildings. Very rarely, but still, it's not 100% safe. And you also got to be real careful not to accidentally jump off the edge. So regular zombies will eventually disperse and you can leave, but the feral complicates it because they're attracted to the noises he makes, and he'll just keep pursuing you even if you try and run away. And there it is. It's a lot easier than you think to actually jump off. A little bit too close, I make one wrong move, and there we go, right off the edge, and he's on me. But I've said it before, I'll say it again, stamina restores. I think I popped just energy drink right here, and you can run forever and ever and ever. And it's pretty hard for the ferals to hit you when you're running away from him, but I throw in some dodges whenever he's getting close. It looks like he's going to swing. Throw in a dodge to make sure he doesn't hit you. Finally get a shot off to take out that feral. The shot's going to bring in a screamer, which is going to keep bringing more zombies, so rather than waste any more ammo, I use some fire to take him out. And then eventually the rest of the zombies will disperse and I can get out of here. So I'm really pleased where I'm at this point. That's 9 plague hearts I've killed. I think that's good progress. I have a decent stockpile of resources. I got 5 people and I got the trade depot, so I can just keep gathering influence from killing plague hearts and doing missions and use the depot to buy whatever I need. Things are about to go much worse. I have to remember it's lethal difficulty, and with the slightest misstep, you could lose somebody or multiple people. So let's watch the last ride of Jerry, my leader. Floater right around the corner. No way I could have dodged him, and a pack of blood ferals on my tail. So I think whatever I do here, there's a very small chance of survival. Should have dodged that, didn't dodge it. Now he's got blood plague, 3 minutes until he dies. I'm thinking just, okay, get on top of the crate. Somehow, when I was spamming buttons to take a painkiller, I dropped a firework, so that's going to make it even worse. So I'm trying to think of what to do. There's a rooftop not far away. I'm thinking I'll run to that. But these crates aren't always safe, like I said before. And blood plague feral gets right on top. So I paused the game. I'm freaking out. I haven't lost anybody in so long. I'm trying to think of what to do. So I remember I got scent block on me, so I know it's going to make the plague kill me even faster, but I should still have enough time. Maybe I'll just pop the scent block and I'll be able to outrun these guys. And as soon as I unpause it, the plague feral just starts beating on me again. Takes out Jerry. Rest in peace, buddy.
Out of there.
So that's a huge setback to lose one of my most important people, my leader, and one of the people I prepared to bring. He had all maxed out stats. I am going to be able to go out and retrieve his belongings, but still, at this point, I'm just going to have to slow things down a bit, gather up some resources, recruit a 5th person, and I'm going to train up my new recruit, Rachel, try and get her skills up, and elect her as my new leader.
Somebody already hit this place. Better move on.
Don't forget to check the roof.